Hello, tribe. So I talk about Brené Brown and the gifts of imperfection a lot because she is so incredible. She's so freaking incredible. I mean, she's able to articulate stuff that rings so deep inside the human soul. I'm reading her book, Rising Strong, right now. Highly recommend it. If you don't know who Brené Brown is, stop watching this, Google her, watch all of her things, read all of her things. She's incredible. What I wanted to share today is about worthiness, because I think that we can all agree that at some point we have struggled with worthiness. Even if you're at the point where you do deeply know and believe that you are enough, because you are, at some point that was brought into question, I think. I mean, at least for me. And so understanding our self-worth and our enoughness, I think, is a huge part of anyone's journey. So this one is at the beginning of the chapter called Exploring the Power of Love, Belonging, and Being Enough. So she says, love and belonging are essential to the human experience. As I conducted my interviews, I realized that only one thing separated the men and women who felt a deep sense of love and belonging from the people who seemed to be struggling for it. That one thing is the belief in their worthiness. It's as simple and complicated as this. If we want to fully experience love and belonging, we must believe that we are worthy of love and belonging. I know, she gets it, just right there. So take that, and it's the journey of you with you and knowing your worth and feeling your worthiness I'm just gonna say, I think it's the most important thing. I think that it is everything, right? It's coming from the inside out. I definitely used to struggle with worthiness a lot. And love. So there's something to be said about when she's talking about the people that can feel, like have a deep sense of love and belonging, and those that don't, and that it's their worthiness, like being worthy of feeling love and belonging. Yeah, in my past, even if I was in a very loving relationship or in a very loving situation, it was as if I would give myself an allotted amount of that. And because that's what I thought that I deserved, or because this is another thing too that, at least in my personal experience, I have seen and felt and witnessed, is tying your worth to other things, right? It's who I am for other people. It's what I do. Those are the things that determine my worthiness. So the journey to really feeling your worthiness is a freaking crazy one, at least in my past. And it's something that if any of this rings any part of your soul or heart, I strongly encourage you to take the first step on that and listen to what that is, because you really do. If you are quiet and you sit with you and you put your hand on your heart and you breathe into that space, you know what that first step is. It's doing that thing that you haven't done yet. It's taking that class you thought about, reaching out to that person, having that conversation, stepping into this thing, stepping out of that thing, doing that thing, right? Stepping into that trust, that unknowing, that uncertainty, because there is a lot on the other side of it. Like, it's worth it. Like love, belonging, joy, connection, creativity. All of those things, I think, are worth stepping into the book to get to that. So, yeah, I think it's a beautiful time. It's the beginning of a decade. It's the beginning of a new year. It's the Intention Challenge. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. The workbook is really awesome, and it ties so well into all of this. Right? Walking with these intentions that deeply inform our way of being and embodying the things that we desire, that we say matter, living on purpose. It's all so important, and there's no better time than right now. So check out Brené Brown. The invitation is for you to look at you and really feel what is your sense of worthiness, and perhaps ask some deep, honest questions about times that you have felt not worthy, the thoughts behind that, right? The story that you create about your worth, and reflect on, times that perhaps your worth was based on something externally or someone else. And this is just awareness, which gives you power because it gives you choice. It's as much as you can detach from should and judgments and criticisms, because it's not effective and it allows you to stay stuck in that place. Where by becoming aware and especially becoming curious about it, that gives you choice, right? That gives you power. That gives you places to go, things to do, ways to shift your being. There's a lot there. So, yeah, it's so huge. Worthiness is huge. So tap into that. Have Brené walk you through 2020. She's a great companion to walk with. And yeah, know that you are worth it. You are worthy. You are so freaking worthy. It's you finding out what that feels like in you so that you deeply know. So that it's not something that yeah, I am, I'm fine, right? No, it's something that at the core of your being, and you feel your worthiness. All right. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.